great player, and believe it or not, he's still got room to improve.
Celtics control the tap, and let's pick up the defensive assignments. Michael Jordan's going to cover Dennis Johnson. That'll put Sam Vincent over on Danny Ainge. Oakley's got McHale. Sellers has got Bird. They go to Kevin inside. DJ hits.
Well within his range. And you can see Chicago right away prepared to go down there and try and take away the inside game of the Celtics, something that the Pistons elected not to do in Tuesday's outing.
Vincent looking inside. Jordan. Now Oakley outside. Danny tracks it down. Inside to Robert. Takes a bump from Corzine. Hits the turnaround.
That time no double team on Parrish. And he had plenty of room to operate on Corzine.
Vincent penetrates. Michael Jordan looked down to see if he was out of bounds. Jordan trying to use a Corzine screen. He's got McHale in a switch. They go back to Corzine. He shoots over DJ. Bird's there.
Pick and roll play, and they try to work the mismatch.
Nice look. Kevin, though, just too far under the hoop to convert. And here comes Jordan again. Michael will try. Look at Oakley. Bird the block. And a jump ball is called underneath. And boy, Larry, over the last couple of weeks, has become a defensive demon underneath.
On that particular play, he just timed Oakley, who outmaneuvered and outmuscled Danny Ainge for the rebound. But Oakley is not a leaper.
Ainge beats everybody to the ball. Missed the layup.
Sam Vincent, with his hustle, forced Danny to go to his left hand.
Celtics by 4 here early. Jordan. DJ trying to shut off the baseline, and Dennis called with the foul as he picked Michael on the way by.
Now that's a challenge and a half to try and defend against Michael Jordan, who has got great fakes and can put the ball on the floor. Great first step. Look at Danny Ainge drop down inside there to try and cut off the penetration. We've seen that type of defense against Jordan all night long.
Vincent for 3. Jordan for 2.
Outside, inside, layups, jams, and tip-ins. That's what he gives you.
Total package. Bird in the corner. Larry, little runner. Gets the bounce.
Two of the Celtics will continually try to impede Michael Jordan. They won't double team him right away. But once he starts to get into that paint.
Sam Vincent knocks one down baseline.
And that's where Jordan has really improved. He's reading the defense beautifully and not really forcing a lot of shots this year.
Kevin swoops in for 2.
Off the up quick.
4 different Celtics have scored. They're up 8-4. Jordan, a couple of fakes. Danny stayed home on both of them. Oakley hits outside.
Believe it or not, as wide a body as he has a nice outside shot.
Loop it inside. Parrish, good position. Got it. And a foul on Corzine.
Corzine is a wide body himself, and he usually fights pretty well for a position down here, but a low post. But Robert Parrish has got more than a sweet spot. I'll tell you, he got a tummy ache. He ate so much sweets there. So the Chicago Bulls defense may change a little bit. Celtics electing to take a right to Corzine early.
The guy who leads the league in rebounds, Oakley, seems to spend a lot of time around that top of the key, doesn't he? Corzine's little hook goes down.
It's worthy of noting the matchups right now. Sellers going to try and play Bird. For a guy his size, he can get through picks pretty well.
Parrish wants it inside. They find him. Good fake. A little long with the jumper. Loose ball. Vincent's got it. 3-on-2 break. Sam Vincent got the basket and a foul. Strong move to the hoop by Sam.
Sam was made for a fast break basketball team, and while he was here with the Boston Celtics, the Celtics were not really into fast breaking, but he gets out in front into the middle, splits the defense, made the defense react to the wingmen cutting to the hoop, and that just opened it up for his layup, and he does that very well. But to say that Sam Vincent would be an excellent half-court floor general, I mean, I don't think so. He's a fast break player, and boy, he can burn you in that department.
He's had more minutes in 2 months with Chicago than he had with 2 years with the Celtics. So the time is now there for Sam, that's for sure. Kevin trying to roll away. Blocked by Jordan. Picked up. DJ won't go down, but a foul over the back. It'll probably be Sellers.
Now, Chicago, what makes them really difficult, that this first 5 gels and gets off to a good start. Here's the play on McHale. Good fake, but there's Jordan. Wow.
That was a good block, too.
Sure was. A guard, you say?
A guard, I say.
Well, what makes Chicago doubly difficult is the fact that they've got some dynamite people sitting on the bench. 2 rookies, Grant and Pippen, and John Paxson at the point guard.
Yep. Then shoot it, too.
And Sparrow with the world of experience. And Mike Brown is backup center.
Bulls by 1. Jordan gives that little head fake. Now leans. In and out. Jordan got it back somehow. Couple more fakes and draws a foul. Michael had a mind for it that time.
I tell you, Michael's ready for this one. I was talking to Johnny Kerr before the ball game. You see, Bird can't hold on to it. Michael, with his quick hands, just takes it away from Bird and leaps up and knocked from behind by Dennis Johnson. But Johnny Kerr was saying that this basketball team has started to gel. Primarily because of Corzine, and also they're getting good mileage from the quick forward, a combination of Horace Grant, Pippen, and Brad Sellers.
Bulls up by 3. Bird cuts it to 1.
And a little curl play allows him to swing into the lane.
Sam Vincent calling out fist down. That means Jordan wipes out DJ in the low post. That's what he just did. Rebound pulled off by Bird. Quick out to Danny. He's got Kevin filling the lane behind him.
I tell you, Brad Sellers is being taken out of the offensive rebounding department beautifully by Bird.
Vincent now to break the other way. Sam. Jordan flies through. Won't roll in for him. Sellers to follow. Goes.
Excellent hard push that time by Sam Vincent, and then to pick out the guy that he likes to get the ball to, Michael Jordan.
All 5 of the Bulls have now scored. They're up by 3. Danny hits 2.
I don't believe the Bulls will let you sit back and play half-court offense. They're going to make you run with them.
Sam Vincent with the up quick. And Vincent's got 7 to lead all scorers. Chicago put points on the board in a hurry here. 17. We still got more than half of the first quarter to play. Oakley the rebound. Wanted a foul call. Vincent
like
again.
Bill Lambier on that one.
He did, didn't he?
Grabs a rebound and talks to the ref for 5 minutes.
Watching films. Celtics look like they want to go right back at Oakley.
And there's the man there ready to double. It's Kevin McHale.
It's going to be Boston ball. Oakley got the last hand on it, and we've got a timeout. 5:45 to go here in the first, and Chicago's up by 3. Just about 6 minutes gone here first quarter. The Bulls out quickly by 3, looking to run here tonight.
And they have a lot of speed to run with. Now you watch Sellers comes up with the ball, but gets it quickly to Sam Vincent, but then Sellers gets right back into the action, and Michael Jordan is already up there, and so is Oakley. So it's 4-on-2, and even though there's a miss, Sellers is right there for the offensive rebound. Now that's the type of speed they can throw at you, so you better get back fast. They'll have 4 guys up there pounding on the boards on any misses. unless you really turn around and hustle back.
You mentioned to me the other night, Tom, you really feel Sellers is a key to this team, don't you?
Yes, I do, because or Pippen, but Sellers is the guy that starts, and he's also the guy that's got the most experience and perhaps knows how to play a little bit better defense. Wow, what a miss by McHale.
Wanted to foul, didn't get one. Kevin's just 1 for 5 here in the early going. Ainge picks it off. The pass went off Sellers' knee. Danny for 3. Rebound Oakley. Boy, he is a wide body, Oakley is.
He is a position rebounder, and they're the best.
Jordan trying to find some room. Dennis shuts him off nicely, but Oakley rolled through for 2.
Got a slid right over the top of Robert Parrish, who was looking more at Jordan than his own man.
And the Bulls, a red-hot team, are up by 5. Bird coming around the screen, trying to roll to Parrish, picked off Jordan, and he saves it. Vincent on the break. Sellers will try. He hits.
I'll tell you, they can be explosive, and they're just doing what they're going to do best all the rest of these playoffs. They can run, and they've got that game down.
15-4 run right now by the Chicago Bulls. And Celtic fans, this break in the action is a good time to break open an ice cold Budweiser and enjoy that clean, crisp taste. This Bud is for you. You know what's impressing me so far about the Bulls is they're very efficient, Tom.
Here's the curl move, and great defense that time by Corzine to break up the pass from Bird to Parrish. But look how quickly Vincent attacks. The hard push, and the Celtics defense back into the lane, and Sellers is an excellent shooter from out there on the wing. He can take it strong, or he can pull up and hit the J, something that perhaps even James Worthy can't do on the fast break. That's why Sellers can be a very dangerous weapon in the playoffs because of that outside shooting ability.
Larry gets free, gets 2.
Celtics have gone away from their inside game, say, let's get Larry into the action here so we can get our offense in gear a little bit.
Chicago a near 2-1 advantage off the board so far in this game. Michael Jordan just 1 of 5 shooting. The scoreboard would make you think differently. Bird tipped it over to Ainge. Larry over the head to Parrish for 2.
Put that in the can. What a play.
Loose ball picked up by Parrish. Outlet to Bird. Danny wasn't looking for the pass. Manages to save it. Back to Danny in the corner. Comes closer. Larry ignites the Celtics, and the Chicago lead now just 1. Boston's run off 6 straight. Jim Paxton's up at the scorer's table. And that's traveling violation. You don't see that call too much, but he dragged that pivot foot.
Dennis Johnson has had to fight through 2 and 3 picks and then try and deny Michael Jordan any kind of penetration and still try and cover the jump shot. That's a tough defensive assignment.
DJ is going to get a little rest here. Dennis has got a couple of fouls as he sits down. Jim Paxton in. Jim Paxton did a great job last time Chicago was in town covering Michael Jordan for a quarter. Jim pops out inside McHale. Kevin wants it. Got it.
And Paxton cut through, but Michael Jordan just did not get to the double team on Parrish quick enough.
Vincent back quickly, and he hits it.
Boy, you know, I don't think some of the Celtics have a lot of respect for Sam Vincent because he didn't play an awful lot for him, but he's playing with great confidence right now. You better get on him.
Inside Parrish wants to go on Corzine. Got him in the air. Hit the jumper. Excellent play there by Robert Parrish, and that he didn't travel. Gave that up fake. Oakley's the trailer. Takes the shot. Picked off. McHale got a piece of it. Long pass for Kevin. He tracks it down in the corner. Larry finds Paxson, and a foul on Vincent. timeout. 2:02 to go in the quarter. Boston by 1. Celtics have surged back here to lead by 1, 24-23, 2:02 to go, thanks mainly to the play of Mr. Bird.
Well, the pass was off the mark right there because McHale had a step on his man, but the look-away pass to Paxson underneath by Bird finds Paxson alone, and Vincent goes for the ball, and in a gentlemanly-like fashion,
Just making sure
that he's got to go to the line and shoot 2 instead of making a layup.
Casey Jones has brought out his Gilmore in off the Boston bench. Robert Parrish gets a rest.
This is an interesting lineup. Who is going to play center? Grant, more than likely. And he has been on a steady climb since the very beginning of the season. They say he's playing great basketball.
Jordan giving Paxson all the head fakes. Hits the little jump.
Didn't get to the hoop, but with that outstanding leaping ability can go over about 98% of the guards in the league.
I guess. Larry cutting through. Squeezes it up and it won't go down. Loose ball's picked off by Pippen. Jordan. Looking for a spot. Got McHale in the air. Kevin nearly picked off the pass. Pippen will try from the corner. Oakley position and got the hand on the ball. Oakley didn't like the call, but Boston will bring it the other way.
First thing you got to do on Charles Oakley is know where he is and then go out and block him. He will take you to the ball. Don't wait till he gets underneath the basket and try and block him out because he's very, very strong.
McHale, couple of nice fakes, and he draws the foul on the hook shot as he had Grant turned every which way but loose.
Watt poised that time, looked off the double team, made sure it wasn't going to be there, took him to the middle, made him think he was going to come strong to the middle. I mean, and then swooped back to put it off the glass. This guy has got some kind of moves down in that low post. Once he gets the ball, you're at his mercy.
Fifth point of the night for Kevin. 2-point Boston lead, 27-25. Kevin, of course, 33 the other night, tying his season high against Detroit. Parrish on the bench with 8. McHale and Bird 6 apiece. Boston by 3. Under a minute to go here first quarter. Pippen and Grant exchange outside. Michael Jordan is free, and he's short with the jumper. He's been short on quite a few of them tonight. Here comes Ainge. Artist, good position underneath, and they find him. Wants to go to the hoop, and Jordan draws the foul coming in on the double team.
Now, once he starts to the middle, he should just go up and shoot the ball. And even though the man was overplaying him, he had plenty of room to get that little hook shot off. You watch what he does coming to the basket now. Oakley's behind him. He could have gone right up over Oakley, who's a non-leaper.
Artist talks the first one in. Ainge scraps for the rebound and takes it away. Larry going through, rolls it off nicely. Artist for 2. Boy, how Larry got that pass through there, I'll never know. Boston now up by 6 as they have really charged back, and the Bulls are going to try to take the final shot of the quarter.
You know, Artist Gilmore, more and more, is learning how to cope with those quick passes.
Michael Jordan knocks it down.
Oh. I mean, he gets wherever he wants to go.
He sure does.
Just gets wherever he wants to go.
Jim Paxson's got plenty of time. Takes the 3. Fred Roberts. The tip at the buzzer. Larry with 8 in the first, and the Celtics lead by 6. .33-27, Boston after 1, and Larry Bird coming through with a second to go.
Well, here's the shot by Paxson, and he had to rush it. Fred Roberts got great position on Pippen, puts it up there, Bird right there, and the shot through the basket before the light even went on. I mean, we're getting to be pretty good at baskets at the buzzer, right?
It's at the buzzer. Dirk Minifield is checked into the lineup along with Bird, Roberts, Gilmore, and Paxson. Scottie Pippen, Grant, Jordan, Oakley, and John Paxson. So the Paxson brothers are on the floor at once. John, number 5. Jim, number 4. Jordan, hey, drew a foul. That's amazing, Tom, the point that you brought out a little while ago, and I'm trying to think of a comparable player. Maybe Magic, not so much Larry because of Michael being a quicker open floor player with the ball. But he just gets wherever he wants to go, doesn't he?
Well, he's got great, what really gives a basketball player mobility is his technique in dribbling the ball. If he's got good ability to dribble a ball, nobody can stop him getting where he wants to go. And Michael has got that, and he's also got a great first step. And all you have to do is move a half an inch, and he's got that quickness, and he's by you. So, I mean, he is really, really tough to defend against.
Larry swooping through and drew a foul on the way. Larry was upset that he passed the ball at the last second. Pippen picks up the foul, his first. Celtics will inbound.
One thing, when you're going to see the Bulls in the playoffs, they're going to be able to be more aggressive because they're going to use their bench a lot more liberally than most teams. And they'll not be too worried about the foul situation except on Michael Jordan.
Bird with the left-handed runner. Larry first to double figures with 10. Minifield doing a nice job of denying Paxson, now denying Pippen the ball. Bird's got Paxson in the switch. And an illegal defense is called against Boston. Looks like it was Artis Gilmore.
He was down doubling the low post man before the low post man got the ball. You can't do that. And wait till he gets the ball.
Well, you can, but you can't get caught.
Right. And sometimes they don't get caught. Oh,
Jordan sneaking through a hole, picked up the ball, just jumped over everybody, but Wild with the shot. Minifield a quick push the other way. Pippen on his hip. Dirk to Paxson.
I don't know how he slipped that one by.
He knows where everybody is, doesn't he? John Paxson drills one on the other end. Celtics now to reset the half-court offense. Larry will take it. Gilmore can't keep it alive. Grant the rebound. Gets it to half-court to Pippen. Pippen, a little stop-and-go move, and hits off the glass.
He is a Michael Jordan type of player with that dribbling ability, too. Not quite as fast, but you watch him coming to his own.
A little bigger, about 6'7". Bird lost him on a screen. Hits the jumper.
Playing Pippen at the forward spot right now, and got great ball handling skills.
Pippen comes up firing, 2 for 2.
And one of the things that he's had to adjust to is he's so used to doing it with the ball from his college days. He's had to learn how to do it coming off picks without the ball.
Pippen aggressively out defensively on Bird. Now Minifield calls a play. Still 16 seconds on the shot clock. Paxson coming around a screen.
That's knowing that Michael Jordan wasn't going to go after him. Michael Jordan was right on his shooting hand.
Roberts jumps out on John Paxson. Now Minifield.
Celtics are playing a pick and roll play so well for the last 3 weeks.
Jordan, good feed. Grant gets 2.
That's where Michael Jordan has really, really come into his own this year, and reading the defenses and coming up with the proper pass.
Cale and Elston Turner have been at the scorer's table for about 2 minutes now. Oh, Larry, good fake. Left-handed off the glass.
Put that one in the can. I'll tell you, Pippen ran through so many picks, he lost his legs.
Jordan offensive foul is called off the ball on the pick. And that's on Michael Jordan. Jordan sits down with 9. First rest of the evening for Michael Jordan, 43-36, and Larry Bird's also going to get a break. Larry sits down with 14. Let's see what Chicago, where they go for offense now with Jordan out. Kevin just kind of rolls Grant away. Roberts to follow, but I think they got Fred over the back on the foul.
Well, Fred just pinned Pippen underneath the basket and then really didn't have a need to nudge him, but he did.
8:22 to go here first half. Boston a 7-point lead. They're led by 6 after 1. John Paxson, nice pass to Grant, but he wasn't ready for it. Dirk calls out the play. Paxson comes around. Inside, Gilmore sweeps in. Ball away. Goes, and a foul on Corzine. Morris looked pretty smooth on that one, see? Take a look.
Again, he's down in the low post, and he's got a man that's not going to go up leaping, yet he takes the fall away and connects.
You'd prefer to see him take it to the hole.
Man, a man that size, when he turns strong to the middle, you've got to foul him or he gets 2. And that's always been kind of his problem. He just doesn't automatically turn to the hoop. I think it has to do with his feet. Sometimes he can't get his pity pat down, you know, the dance steps.
Pippen continues with the hot hand, 3 for 3.
Learning how to play the game without the ball. You know, move and then get the ball off picks, take the shot. He's been more of a one-on-one player in his college career.
Paxson backing in Elston Turner, who's a good defensive player. Jim just shot over him. Rebound by Pippen in a tough one. Out of the pack he comes. Over to Grant. Corner Paxson. Lines up a 3 and buries it. Paxson and Pippen have been the offense off the bench. Chicago back to within 4. Boston ball. We've got a timeout. Celtics call it. 6:54 to go in the half. Celtics 45 and the Bulls 41. Mike Gorman and Tom Heinsohn here at the Boston Garden. Second quarter, Celtics by 4. Larry showing him the left hand.
Yeah, and watch Pippen be a pinball, you know, bouncing off the rails. And there he is. He can't hold his feet. But Bird is forced to his left hand. I mean, what else can he do?
I don't know. Even when he shot it, I wasn't sure why. You could see in the replay that Paxson John came at him hard from the right side, and Larry just switched it over and banked it in with the left hand. That was about a 12-footer. Steal by Pippen, foul Fred Roberts.
Every once in a while, you have to be alert when you're swinging the ball from one side to the other. There's a man out there ready to pick off a pass. And you just can't automatically make the pass without looking first and judging where the defensive man is.
Jordan remains on the Chicago bench. Pippen will try again. Long with that one. Grant, nice rebound.
Sure was.
Paxson fires it with 3 on the shot clock and buries it.
What a kid to come off the bench. He can't stick it from out there.
He lost his starting job to Sam Vincent.
Well, he's not a push man on the break, and that's what's held him back.
Kevin's fall away goes down. First points in the second quarter.
They've taken a double team off Kevin McHale. They're letting Grant guard him one-on-one.
Pippen again. Back rims it. McHale the rebound. Finds Minifield. Roberts is with him on the break. Dirk just lost it off his foot and then lost it out of bounds. 4th turnover on the Celtics. 5:51 to go in the half. Bulls can get to within 2. Corzine, couple of fakes, hits the turnaround. 47-45 as the Bulls crawl a little closer.
See how quickly Corzine gets rid of that ball in the low post, though?
Fred Roberts, bounce pass. McHale finds the handle and lays it in.
Paxson on Paxson.
Yeah. Just like in the driveway, huh?
Put the hot chocolate on, Ma.
We'll be in a while.
Yep. Leave the lights on, Dad.
Grant rolls to the hoop, dumps it off to Corzine. He got the bucket and the foul. This looked a little bit like overpassing there, but it worked out well.
Well, I'll tell you, Pippen and Grant have been a fantastic addition to this ball club and gives them some oomph off the bench, much like Sally and Rodman did for the Pistons last year, but these kids are better offensive players.
Number 33 is Larry Bird, who replaces Fred Roberts for the Celtics.
If I'm not mistaken, Chicago has a couple of first-round picks this year, too. So
Jerry Krause, general manager of the Bulls, really done an outstanding job of putting some stability into the Chicago franchise and captivating the people, not only with Michael Jordan, who was there, I believe, before Jerry Krause, but Jerry Krause has kind of had the ability to surround Michael Jordan now with some players that can play with him.
Bulls back to within one with 4:50 to go in the half. Bird comes around the screen, firing. 16 now for Larry in the half.
He wants to win this one.
He's got 8 of 10 shooting so far tonight. And that's going to be a blocking foul on Grant.
Good long rest on the bench for Michael Jordan. And they don't really go to Michael's true offense until the second half.
Bullet pass inside. Bird has it rejected, goes down hard. It comes up just as quickly.
But I tell you, Pippen is really bouncing around off those picks. Touch Dennis once again on that play underneath, and Pippen got he was held up on the first pick and then had a lunge at Bird, and you were right, Mike. He looks like a pinball machine. Yep. Bouncing off the rail.
Michael Jordan back. Danny Ainge also coming back in. Jim Paxson will sit down. Larry Bird will be at the free throw line when everybody gets straightened out here. Larry needs to average 36 points a game in these final 3 games if he's going to break John Havlicek's all-time record for points in a season.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dick Life's on top of that stuff all the time.
I would have thought Larry had broken that, but
John had himself a year, I guess.
I
Huh?
guess he did, yeah. What was Havlicek's percentage? Oh, we're going to put Dick to work now.
We are.
Yep, in the book, Dick, in the book.
18 for Bird first half. 5-point Celtic lead. Vincent, Oakley, Corzine, Jordan, and Pippen now on the floor for Chicago. Celtics with the starting 5. Pippen pops out, a couple of fakes. Jordan will just fire deep and hit. Michael now in double figures with 11.
Havlicek averaged 28.9 a game.
Danny, a lane to the hoop, and he got it.
Well, the Bulls were so spread out on the rotation trying to take away the outside shot of the Celtics that Danny just had all kinds of room once he got by his man to take it to the hoop.
Michael inside.
Good pass by Sam Vincent. And that is another weapon that Michael brings to the Bulls. A low post guard that not anybody's going to be able to play. Magic did that for the Lakers last year. Developed that sky hook.
Kevin knocks down a turnaround. They're putting points on the board in a hurry here tonight. 57-52, still 3 minutes to go in the half. Pippen outside.
Now, this is great offense they have on the court right now, the Bulls. They've got 2 scorers to go to, coming off picks, Pippen or Michael Jordan. But still no inside game and that's where they may be hurting during the playoffs.
McHale, left-handed, won't go down. Parrish is there, though, for 2.
Oakley just not good, could not hold on. Robert Parrish, he just stepped to the rebound.
Doug Collins up calling a play off the bench. Looks like it might be one of those get out of Michael's way. That's what it was.
2 picks well within Michael's range, so that all he had to do was pull up against one of the Celtics big guys, and they didn't have time to get to him.
15 for Jordan first half. Bird trying to get away from Pippen. Now he does. Takes the shot.
Made Pippen think he was going to take it to the board, so Pippen's first move after coming off the pick was to go straight back to the basket. I mean, he's doing a tune on Pippen.
Chicago takes a timeout. 1:54 to go in the half. Celtics by 5. They're shooting the lights out here in the second quarter. Boston leads by 5, 61-56. Michael Jordan down low.
And this is a weapon that they'll undoubtedly use in the playoffs. But look at DJ trying to follow the ball around the horn, and Jordan just had DJ sealed there. And once he catches, boy, and turns to the hoop, even Robert Parrish didn't have a chance.
Just an explosion of a leap.
Can't let him get the ball down there too frequently.
Oakley, pretty good catch, kicks it out to Vincent. Sam. Corzine will try. Rebound McHale. Up quick to Larry. Trying to move on Pippen. Pulls up. Rebound Parrish on the offensive end, and the Chief gets stripped. McHale to follow.
Well, the Chief came up with a big offensive rebound, but he was surrounded, lost it. McHale right there to bend over and pick it up. That's pretty tough duty for a 6'11" guy.
Corzine, a hook shot for 2. He's had a good half. 9 here in the first half.
He can shoot.
Larry, little fake. Reverse layup won't go. Kevin trying to keep it alive, and it goes off the hand to Corzine. Whistle off the ball. The foul is going to go on Vincent, I believe.
Yep. As he climbed all over Danny Ainge, there was a little pick by Kevin McHale away from the ball on the opposite side from the ball.
He coaches always see that stuff.
That's where we look. That's where all the action is. Everybody keeps watching the ball.
DJ outside. Second bucket for Dennis tonight. Celtics by 7. 42 seconds to go in the half. Doug Collins again calling the play. Vincent nearly lost the ball. Oakley launches a 3. I mean, launches one. And the Celtics can't control it. Bulls get a fresh 24 with 29 seconds to go in the half.
I'll tell you, the Bulls defense tonight has been to double down on Kevin McHale in low post, but they have allowed Larry Bird to kind of roam around off picks all by himself without too much help. So Pippen and Sellers really not able to do the job against Bird.
And clear one side of the court for Michael Jordan. Takes it down to 7 seconds. Now Parrish jumps out. Michael finds Oakley over Bird for 2. Celtics have 5 seconds. DJ hits a 3. Pippen looks to answer. He's got time and nails it. Scottie Pippen. Now they're giving him a 3. 68-63 will be the halftime score. A shootout at the Garden between the Celtics and the Bulls. 63% shooting for Boston. Number of shots, Tom. That's your kind of game, right? 48, 47?
Well, they didn't waste much time, certainly, in getting the shots up, but because I think Chicago really wanted to pace the game, tempo it, more upbeat than the Pistons did the other night.
Bird leading the way with 20. McHale's got 14. And on the other side, guess who's on top? Michael Jordan, 15 first half points. Of course, that's a below average effort for Michael in terms of his scoring average. Games of importance around the league tonight. Philadelphia with a 6-point lead over New Jersey. Philly's got to win everything and then just hope that a lot of people lose. And Detroit and Washington, a 2-point game at the half. That is a near must game for Washington. All right, Bulls ball to begin the second half. Sellers, quiet in the first half, comes around the screen.
Good deny that time by Dennis Johnson.
Jordan finds Oakley rolling to the hoop. He picks up the foul. Michael Jordan last year shoots that ball.
Absolutely. As soon as he feels the double team now, he's got his head up and he has an idea where a teammate is going to be. And last year kind of was getting into the groove in that department, but the passes would be very hard, very fast. Softened up his passes, and therefore his teammates able to catch him a little bit better.
Charles Oakley at the line leads the NBA, as I mentioned, in rebounds, and he and Jordan could become the first pair of teammates in NBA history ever to win both the scoring and rebounding title and be on the same club. A couple of people have done it on their own, namely Wilt Chamberlain and Bob Pettit, along with Neil Johnston. That's a surprise.
Way back there.
Parrish for two.
That time, it looks like the Celtics said, let's see if they have changed their defensive scheme at halftime. Let's go inside. No doubles. Take it to the hoop.
Parrish picks off the Vincent miss. Up quickly to Danny. 3-on-3 break. Now's the fourth Bull back defensively. Dennis will try one.
Up quick. Defense has to react. A little bit of a mismatch. McHale being guarded by Oakley.
Dennis Johnson's been selective tonight. He is 4 of 4. Sellers finds Corsi. He finds Oakley. Well, they really have their heads up, don't they, Tom?
Much better half-court offensive team this year than last year, but they still don't have the inside game. And that really starts to take its toll in the playoffs.
Kevin just wouldn't take no for an answer and drew a foul from Oakley.
Bulls foul about 34, Charles Oakley. His first personal foul.
Well, Oakley is bodying McHale. McHale's almost got the sweet spot. Swings back to it, and there Jordan tries to get the shot from behind. Ends up Oakley with the foul.
15th point of the night for Kevin McHale. Boston's lead is 7. Jordan pops out, takes the shot, hesitation, won't go down for him.
Made more of that shot than he had to.
Yeah, I thought he did too. DJ, good pass. And a 3-second violation is called.
That's how long Robert Parrish had the great position on Corzine plus.
He was set up in there, wasn't he?
But nobody could get him the ball.
5th turnover on Boston. 10 minutes straight up to go in the 3rd. Jordan misses again. Michael's missed some easy shots, but Oakley's there.
When you start rotating defenses, invariably a good rebounder will have a heyday because you leave him 9 out of 10 times and rotate to somebody else, and then he just charges to the boards.
Bird around a screen for 2. Jordan, a good move by DJ. Michael came back though, won't go down, but look at Oakley. One more time maybe. Bird got a piece of it. Oakley still tries. Bird the rebound. Up to DJ. He's got Danny down in the corner. Goes the other way. Dennis, little delay move. Here comes Vincent. Sellers launches one. Line drive shot that Brad Sellers had.
Well, he's been working that shot on the baseline off the hard push. He'll have have to reevaluate your defense.
Parrish spins on Corzine, found some room, but it wouldn't go down. Here comes Michael Jordan. Sellers again, a little deeper this time, and Ainge clears it. That last rebound by Oakley put him over the 1,000 mark for the season. Danny, good shot.
That has the Danny has the size advantage on Sam Vincent.
Vincent trying to get it back, and an offensive foul is called. Danny jumped in, gave the yell, and got it.
It was a Michael Douglas move.
Yeah, it was. That's the third on Sam Vincent.
Give him an Oscar.
I see leaning in with those officials at the beginning of the game.
That's it.
You know?
Smiley face. Hi, guys. It's me, Danny Ainge.
DJ. Sellers, good roll to Jordan. Got it, and a foul. Don't know how, but he did.
Here's DJ, and he has to switch out and get Pippen, and Bird got picked off by Jordan. Jordan gets bumped by Danny. Bird, and still can make the hoop.
Found a way.
There are no rainy days in his life, I'll tell you. It's blue sky. He'll find a way to find a blue sky to get a shot off.
McHale's jump hook is short. Bulls all over the boards. They nearly lost it, but Vincent tracks it down. Oakley still picking himself up on the other end. Sellers, couple of fakes. Short, look at Parrish is there. Wide open.
Double down on McHale on the catch. He's alert to it now. They changed back to the double team on McHale. That's what coaches do. Put it on, take it off. Get your thinking down there. That's why McHale is so good, because he recognizes those changes most often on the first change.
Kevin McHale won't get to that one. And we're going to have a timeout. 6:45 to go here in the third. Celtics 80 and the Bulls 74. Mike Gorman and Tom Heinsohn back here at the Garden. 6:45 to go in the third. Celtics by 6. Oakley showing what he can do in the offensive board.
Sets a good pick on Dennis Johnson, and as soon as he sees a switch by Parrish, heads right to the boards. That's what a good rebounder will do. Set good picks, make them switch, and then head to the glass. Nobody to block you out.
You better be ready to block out Oakley too.
You know, there was no way, because Parrish that time went and switched. Left Oakley heading all to the glass all by himself.
It's going to be a walk on Charles as he caught in a revolving door there trying to spin to the hoop.
If that man could jump,
He'd be something,
he has
wouldn't he?
no leap. You know, you hear guys talk about vertical leaps. I bet you he can't jump 6 inches off the floor. Maybe that's an exaggeration.
Larry knocks it down and gets a foul as Sellers got there late.
But if Charles Oakley could jump about a foot off the ground, he would be dynamite.
Does Oakley remind you of Silas at all? Let's take a look at this foul.
Silas could jump. Here's a great pick by Parrish that allows Bird to have his shooting hand wide open.
Silas was a leaper.
Yeah, well, not a great leaper, but he certainly could leap a little higher than
Charles
Oakley.
Okay. They clear it out for Jordan. It's the jumper. How much more DJ can do? He's right there. McHale and Corzine are bumping. Austin wants to go in there. Kevin, nice move. Yeah, and a foul.
Ever didn't think it was going. He said, boy, that was a break. Once he gets the ball down low, look at Corazine trying to deny him the spot. Here comes Jordan down as he comes to the middle, but he just beats that double team by leaning into the lane.
Kevin's got 19, Bird 25, and Boston now by 10, their biggest lead of the game. Jordan looks to take over the Chicago offense. Dumps it off to Oakley, goes through his hands. 8 on the shot clock. Vincent fires with 2 and hits.
Big play.
Sam has got 11, had 9 in the first quarter, and then didn't play too much really in the second quarter.
They are a better basketball team with Sam Vincent in there.
Bird with 2 more. 12 of 16 shooting for Larry. Pippen's going to come off the bench to play some defense on Bird, or at least try to. Vincent's open. Here comes DJ. Inside Bird. Good fake. Got 2.
They caught Sellers just looking into the crowd. And I think a beautiful lady. I have no idea where the ball was.
Chicago wants a time as the Celtics have their biggest lead. It's 12. 4.5 to go in the third. The Celtic lead is a dozen, 90-78.
You're going to see Dennis Johnson come up with the ball, but to the right of your screen, Brad Sellers is figuring, hey, Bird's clearing out. He's not going to get the ball. I don't have to worry. Doesn't know where it is, and therefore right into the hands of Larry Bird. Good up fake. Now Sellers had to commit himself because he was 100% beaten. And there they come up, and I thought it was a good play too, Larry.
That's right. Larry said, I got 29. How many you got?
How many? I don't think Larry Bird ever really truly knows how many points he has.
I don't think he knows the next day. I don't think he cares. Corzine, the little hook shot. Boston by 10.
Celtics have taken the run out of the Bulls game tonight.
Oakley clears, gets it off to Vincent. Chicago with an open court opportunity here. Corzine, left-handed runner, got his own rebound. Back up left-handed. Parrish clears.
But Sam Vincent will push the ball hard at the defense, and they're trying to create tempo, but not successfully here in the third quarter.
Clear out for Bird. He rolls around. Pippen. No foul was called on Jordan. Larry thought he should have got one. Now Jordan the other way. Skip it across Pippen, and he goes in for 2. Four quick points by the Bulls get it back down to an 8-point game. 3:20 to go in the third. Larry rolling through. Tough shot. Oh, yeah, and a foul.
Well, Brad Sellers, after he didn't know where that ball was the last time, went to the bench, and Scottie Pippen comes in, and he's not been able to handle Bird as Bird comes right over that little post move. Pippen trailing, and Bird just played it beautifully. I mean, Scottie Pippen has no idea where Bird is. Last time we saw Sellers, though, Sellers was figuring, I can take a deep breath. At least he knew where he was.
3 minutes to go now in the third. 93-82.
Well, this is the part of the Celtic defense that's been so great. The switch outs on the pick and rolls.
Jordan, left-handed. 22 now for Jordan.
If he gets the ball after any kind of rotation and he can knife into the defense, he's going to be unstoppable.
Feeling that Larry feels the hot hand right now. Inside McHale, and he travels. That was one of those plays, I think, Tom, where Oakley was applying the pressure from behind, then kind of stepped back quickly. Kevin shuffled his feet without any pressure on him.
Must have been watching Rick Mahorn.
Yes, that's exactly who I was thinking of. Corzine kicks it out to Vincent. Pippen underneath. Parrish, the good save. Back to DJ. Dennis, the quick push. Knocked away from behind, but a foul is called. Pippen picks it up. That's number 4. Bulls over the limit. Watch the hustle here by Robert Parrish.
0-0 goes up and stops the shot by Pippen, and then has the presence of mind, and that's a pretty good move by
it sure was.
A guy like him.
That was a fastball he threw at Dennis Johnson there too, wasn't it?
Well, he knew he was going out of bounds, and he better unload it fast.
John Paxson, who played well off the bench in the second quarter, coming in.
Well, with John Paxson in the lineup instead of Sam Vincent, they do not have the hard push and the fast break potential that they do when Vincent's in the game.
Pippen handling the ball in the backcourt now. Oakley, Corzine, Jordan, and Paxson. The other 4 out there for the Bulls. Haynes has got Michael Jordan. Michael just shoots it, misses. Bird the rebound as he took Pippen right out of play.
Just never let Pippen get close to the rebound.
Parrish wants to go on Corzine. Kicks it across. Nearly picked off by Jordan. DJ long with it. Kevin McHale saying where, but the foul was called on him. Harvey Grant comes into the game now for the Bulls, and Oakley goes out. It's just the first foul on Kevin McHale in the first and the last 2 minutes. So with 1:36 to go, the Bulls will bring it up down by 10.
Can't take the Bulls for granted.
And Kevin McHale just picked up a technical foul.
Technical foul has been called on the Celtics, number 32, Kevin McHale.
McHale and Jack Nees were, well, Kevin was going at it all the way up the court.
Well, Kevin was way up the other end. Nees called it from half court. You got to really want to be listening to.
I was just going to say, yeah.
To hear that one.
You got to be paying attention. A lot of people in this building. Jordan looking to post up Dennis Johnson. They bump each other. Now Jordan gets the ball. Trying to get a step. Nowhere to go. Comes up short. Look at the follow.
Wow.
Wow is right.
Well, they elected to not double team Michael Jordan that time. Sent him to the baseline. And most teams considered a baseline an extra defender, but he went right over DJ.
Dennis left open as Jordan came in a double team.
DJ has to go over no one as he's standing there all alone inside the foul circle.
14 points for Dennis Johnson tonight to go with 11 assists. Paxson around a screen, he buries it.
Well, he uses picks well, just like his brother.
It's a driveway.
Yeah.
Must be it.
Got it. I wonder who was setting picks, Mom.
34 now for Bird. 14 here in the third quarter. Probably his dad, right? His dad was a pretty good player. Jordan rims a 3. Bird the rebound.
Well, he was probably, his dad was probably making the passes. Somebody had to set the picks.
Celtics going to try to take this down. There is 10 on the shot clock right now. Inside Bird, fall away. Parrish, Corzine battle for it. Bird the steal. Gets 2. Jordan at the buzzer for 2. A foot on the line, but Michael got 2, and the lead is 9. 100 for the Celtics, 91 for Chicago. For further information regarding the playoffs, but we'll be here next Friday night. Steele, Michael Jordan. Jordan, Corzine, Grant, Pippen, and Paxson on the floor for Chicago. Michael nearly lost it. Paxson got a hand on it. Jim Paxson, Kevin McHale, Mark Akers, Fred Roberts, and Danny Ainge for Boston. Bird on the bench with 36 after 3. Jordan twists it in.
That's got great position in there on Jim Paxson.
Michael now has 29.
And this is his quarter. This is the quarter they look for him to go really to the hoop and score. The first 3 quarters, if he's got it, he'll take it. If not, he's really looking to dish it.
Pippen got a piece of Paxson's shot. Up ahead on the break, Michael Jordan. The 2.
Timeout.
And the Celtics a quick timeout as the Bulls come out of the blocks quickly. Score the first 4 and trail by 5. Celtic lead is down to 5, 100-95, with still lots of time here to go in the 4th quarter. And Sports Channel will be serving up some of the top names in professional tennis this summer as we present an unprecedented number of live tournaments from all around the country. Names like Lendl, Connors, and McEnroe will be on your screen, so stay with Sports Channel for plenty of professional tennis. Dirk Minifield, Jim Paxson, the guards, Akers, Roberts, and McHale up front. Paxson looking inside for Kevin. Double teamed immediately. Now they come to Akers the other way. Spins nicely on Grant and hits a horse. Big league move.
Sure was. That was a Kevin McHale special. Little up fake and a move away from the pressure.
Jordan back the other way. Great look for Oakley. So Michael Jordan with 2 baskets and an assist. And quickly the Celtics now on a 22nd timeout. Casey really not liking what he's seeing.
Well, Casey was hoping that this unit on the bench that he inserted into the lineup between the periods would be able to hold the lead. But Doug Collins has come with his strong 5 and speedy 5, with Grant playing the center spot. So Michael Jordan, if he can get the ball, you better play some tough defense, and that requires normally Robert Parrish in there to help be the shot blocker.
Dennis Johnson's come back into the lineup for Boston, and Larry Bird now is at the scorer's table. We'll have to wait a bit. Jim Paxson sits down for Boston. The Bulls have only given up an average of 101 points a game this year. The Celtics with 102 and still 10 minutes to go. Boston, for some reason, shoots the ball very, very well against Chicago as compared to other teams in the league. McHale. Minifield the follow.
McHale got surrounded by 4 red jerseys. It's incomprehensible that he didn't get fouled on that one. Minifield on the weak side with all those 4 bodies around McHale wide open for the rebound. And look at this passing by Jordan as the Celtics are doing exactly the same thing. They have 4 guys looking at Jordan.
104.99.
It's 2 passes to the weak side cutter, and that was Oakley.
Steal by John Paxson. Robertson, Minifield in pursuit. Paxson, nice job to take it through. He drew a foul. But he did a good job there as both Minifield and Roberts had him sandwiched.
Here's Paxson trying to push it up and find a way to attack the basket without getting the shot blocked, and boy, just caught the corner of that stanchion. But the speed unit in, and that's a good time to use speed in the 4th quarter when the other team's big guys might be a little bit tired. So the tempo of the game might be swinging right here to Chicago. Casey Jones, alert to that situation, is reinserting his starting lineup back into the ball game. Robert Parrish and McHale now up front.
Now Kevin's going to sit down.
Well, Kevin sat down. All right, so Akers still in there.
4 starters plus Mark Akers. Paxson misses the second. DJ, nice job to keep that away from Oakland. 4-point game.
Celtics have to get a hoop here. Now, what they were doing so well was setting picks for Bird, got him involved in the offense.
Jordan now has Bird on a switch. DJ left open, fakes the shot, penetrates, and the foul will be on Oakley, who jumped in. Dennis bounced off him like he hit a wall.
Foul was done at number 34, Charles Oakley. His second personal foul.
Doesn't quite have the smile of Ricky Mahorn, but he's working on it, isn't he?
He's working on it. He's right.
When I bang you, you know, he did. Ricky Mahorn just smiles.
Dennis has had himself a fine game here.
Right. The guy that the Celtics really have a tremendous advantage utilizing in their offense against the Bulls is Bird, because nobody seems to be able to play Bird or come close to fighting through the picks that Bird gets in the normal Celtic flow of offense. Celtics also have some good situations with Parrish and McHale down there.
Paxson, Wild with a three, Bird the rebound. Pippen, the one trying to cover Bird right now. Danny. A runner, won't go down. Thought he had a foul, then got trampled by Oakley. Oakley himself got hit in the eye. Jordan back the other way, short with it. Here comes Bird. Celtics are 4-on-2. Now the Bulls catch up. Larry.
Big hoop, big hoop. And Doug Collins says, I don't want these Celtics really getting ahead of steam going here.
38 points for Larry Bird. Boston's lead is 8. Summer with the Celtics and Celtics Encore every Wednesday night at 8. Jordan, Oakley, Paxson, Grant, and Corzine on the floor for Chicago. Celtics with the starting 5 minus McHale.
Great hands that time by Dennis Johnson.
Akers to Bird. Missed the layup on the other side. Up ahead it comes to Paxson. Over to Oakley. He wants the hoop. Wild hook. Tap won't go from Grant. Second one won't go. Parrish clears.
2 quick jabs. One by the Celtics, one by Chicago. Neither worked.
Larry dumping it off. DJ. Corzine this time. Jordan starts that jaunt of his up the floor. He'll take it. He hits it.
Right behind the pick, and Corzine's defender not quick to jump out on the switch and show himself. Jordan's shooting hand wide open.
33 for Jordan. 38 for Bird.
Horace Grant's taking a shot at Bird now.
Larry in traffic, and he'll go to the line for 2. Kevin McHale's going to come in, and Mark Akers will go out. So Boston's back to the starting 5 with 6:52 to go in the game.
You know, the difference between Bird and Jordan, the way they play is, you know, I remarked earlier about Jordan's great dribbling ability. Bird uses picks so well, but if need be, he can put the ball on the floor. He doesn't beat people with the ball on it. But if you're not just in proper defensive position as he comes off the pick, he will use his dribbling ability to get him into the hoop.
Boston by 8 as Michael Jordan comes right at you. Corzine's got Ainge in a switch, and he's screaming for the ball. Grant, that's his shot. He's short with it. Look at Oakley on the board. And let's see, the foul's going on Parrish.
And I believe the other official on the baseline was going to call it the other way. Let's take a look at it. You're going to see Parrish down inside as he goes for the rebound. And now Oakley just moves Parrish out of the way.
Sure did.
And that is, and he's more prone to commit offensive fouls because he has no leaping ability, and he tries to clear a path to the basket for himself. That's an awfully difficult play for an official out at half court to call when the man standing underneath is watching it right smack dab in front of him. And he blew the whistle and was prepared to call it. I don't know why he didn't overrule the other guy.
Michael Jordan now getting a break. I don't think it'll be a long one. 6-point game, 110-104.
Well, Celtics have to make some hay while he's out of the game. And Sam Vincent hooking Dennis Johnson. Illegal defense.
Illegal defense.
Little wrinkle. Takes Sam in a low post.
Yeah.
See if you'll double Dennis Johnson and leave our big guys open on the weak side for rebounds.
Oakley and McHale haven't added for position, and the officials decide to come up and have a little chat with them. Picked off by Oakley, and a foul is going to go against Boston. That's a good play by Charles Oakley.
Read it beautifully.
Sure did.
He was fighting McHale for position, and as soon as he saw the swing of the ball, he recognized. You watch Oakley now. Watch the swing of the ball and just get right out to the passing lane. That was heads-up defense.
Chicago can get to within 4 halfway through the fourth. Paxson forced it up, hits it. 12 for John Paxson. Doug Collins up clapping his hands on the sidelines as the Bulls, with a streak of 7 straight on the road, are making it tough here tonight for Boston.
The Celtics have a pretty well-rested first 5 on the court right now.
Grant out trying to cover Bird. Charles Oakley has Bird wrapped up, has a hug on him. Literally had him wrapped around the waist. Hits the bucket, and the foul's called off the ball. Doug Collins not liking it.
Well, you watch underneath the basket now. Grant and McHale fighting for position, and there was Grant on the shot giving McHale a yank, which knocked McHale down, and that's what the whistle was for. Not on the shot, but on the position for the rebound.
Celtics push it back to 7. We'll put you in Doug Collins' shoes. How long do you let this go before Jordan's back?
About 35 seconds.
Traveling violations on Oakley. 11 turnovers. Doug Collins telling his club to calm down a bit now.
Well, you have to have a well-rested Jordan. He's going to carry the entire offense coming down the stretch, so that requires a lot of stamina.
And Oakley over the top, making sure, and now some pushing and shoving between Oakley and McHale.
Looking more and more like Ricky Mahorn.
Yeah.
Inside it goes to McHale. There was the bang. There's a half hook, a bang. And over the top comes Oakley.
Gave him a little pop for good measure afterwards, too. Paxson goes out. Jordan is in.
Well,
nice
he didn't
call,
wait 35 seconds.
About 20 of them anyway. Bird fakes the 3. Jordan effective on the double team, but it's still Boston ball.
A great hand, boy. If he gets down near the ball and his feet planted, he'll jab at the ball. You got to get the ball past him before he doubles or before he can get his hands attacked.
And he misses a 3. Oakley clears. Bulls can get back to 5. Sam Vincent, the quick push. They're looking for Michael. Now they find him. Jordan, nice move. Misses it. Harris the rebound. Loose ball, foul. Oakley, who dives to the floor and gets a technical.
That was a tantrum from the kindergarten.
That was. Larry Bird appears to be hurt. Larry's leaning over at half court. See if we can spot off the ball. Watch Bird. See the leg?
Twisted his ankle.
You're going to have Dennis Johnson shoot the tee.
Will shoot the technical foul shot.
$17 for DJ. And the Celtics are going to take a timeout. Larry walks slowly to the bench. We believe it's his left ankle. We'll check while we're gone. Boston by 8. Celtics by 8, 4:49 to go in the fourth, but what is important right now is the left ankle of Larry Bird.
And the right of your screen, you're going to see Larry Bird and step right on his defender's foot and twist that left ankle. Normally they tape him up pretty good, and you don't get a full turnover. And basketball players have had so many little sprains that it really takes a big sprain in order to make it blow up. There he is.
He's not sitting down.
No, he's walking free.
Larry with 18 field goals tonight. His season high is 20 field goals in a game. His career high is 22. So he's within hailing distance of those.
I love Charles Barkley on that play.
Oakley, yeah.
I mean, Oakley.
That was a
He threw
kindergarten
himself down
tantrum,
like
wasn't
a
it?
kindergarten tantrum. They stole my milk and cookie.
All right, Chief at the line for a couple. Boston by 9. First point of the fourth quarter for Robert Parrish. Here comes Vincent, his club down 10. The Celtics have run off 6 straight after the Bulls got to 4. Corzine looking for a cutter. It's Pippen.
The Celtics, I think, they made a bad gamble that time. The ball went to Corzine, and they doubled Corzine, and that turned one of the Bulls loose. Corzine's not going to beat you. He does.
You got trouble.
You got trouble. That's a percentage you got to say, hey, one man can handle him.
Bird pops out, fires. It's an air ball, and Oakley clears it back to Vincent. Larry took that with only about 3 in the shot clock, which is why he took it. Jordan looking eyeball to eyeball with Ainge.
Ainge trying to cheat him to the left, and
oh, what a pass by Jordan.
there it is again, and 2 people took a shot at him, and then a third came into the picture, and that's when Jordan let it go. So he had, in essence, 2 open men to find, and he got it to 1, and the best one.
Pippen and Bird really battling off the ball. Larry backing his way in, spins, long with the jumper. And the foul's going against the Celtics in the rebounding action. Kevin McHale will pick it up.
32, Kevin McHale. His second personal foul, 4th of the team.
That's only number 4 on the Celtics with 3:33 to go in the game. The Bulls are over the limit. And again, they have a chance to cut the lead down to 4. Jordan trying to free himself of Dennis Johnson away from the ball. Vincent waiting for it to happen.
Boy, he's trying to get him the ball, too.
Here's Michael in the post. Misses a fall away. Bird clears it.
Excellent defense by Dennis Johnson. Even though Jordan had a good position, DJ was right on that ball and destroyed the rhythm of Jordan's shot.
Larry wide open in the corner. 44 for Bird.
Plenty of time to sight the hoop. And Pippen got knocked off with a pick once again.
Jordan pops out, goes baseline, hits a tough shot.
When he went to the baseline, that was awfully difficult for DJ to get over there with that good leap that time of Jordan and bother him on the shot.
Danny looking for Kevin inside. There's the double team. DJ the open man. Corzine the rebound. Parrish the foul. And that'll put Boston over the limit. Corzine will shoot him with 2:21 to go.
Corzine's a very basic big guy. He will not leap, but boy, he will plant himself and take you out of the play on rebounds if he can get to you quick enough.
2 shots.
And he did that time on Parrish.
The shooting has trailed off here in the fourth quarter as both clubs are down in the 40s now after shooting up around 55 to 60 most of the game.
Big miss. And that was a high school miss. That was.
Yeah, that was. .2:15 left to go as Boston brings it up. Ahead by 5. Kevin, long way from the hoop.
Celtics.
DJ, count it, and a foul on Jordan.
The Bulls are ever prepared to go down at this stage of the ball game and take away the inside power of the Celtics. And the guy they're gambling off is Dennis Johnson as they rotated away from him, let him get the ball, and then Jordan made the rush. And DJ said, hey, I'm a big boy. I'm taking it strong to the hoop.
I can score in this league.
And then some.
He's had just a great night. 20 points, I believe 13 or 14 assists. 15 assists for Dennis Johnson. They go with 20 points, 121-113. Boston by 8. Doug Collins has got his work cut out for him over there on the Chicago bench.
You know, one thing that really is important that most teams don't have. People are going to say, prove it to me, Dennis Johnson. Dennis Johnson has got the confidence and the experience and the real stardom. You know, he believes in himself so much that he's very willing to take key shots coming down the stretch. So if you're going to play that kind of defense and leave DJ alone, he is a big game player, boy. And,
or is he ever?
You are making a mistake. But then again, who do you?
That's right.
Danny Ainge has got that outstanding range with the three-pointer.
Well, you really don't off the starting 5.
That's right.
And you don't really do it with Jim Paxson either. You can't leave him alone.
That's right. And you got to move around very quickly. And that's the Celtics have not been able to bring into play Kevin McHale or Robert Parrish in the latter stages of this game because of the doubling tactics of the Bulls. They've had to get rid of the ball quickly. And they're going to put the pressure on Dennis Johnson or Danny Ainge. Let's see if they come out of this huddle, the Bulls, with some kind of change of defensive scheme. And Bird, they're not really getting the ball to Bird coming off the picks. They're not sitting those crisp, hard picks.
Coming up tonight at 10 o'clock on Sports Channel is a tribute to Larry Bird. If you enjoy watching Larry work his magic on the court, you won't want to miss this. It's coming up tonight after Celtics basketball on Sports Channel, a tribute to Larry Bird. Boston 6 of 15 here in the fourth quarter, 40%. Chicago now has picked it up to 9 of 17, so they're at 53%. Jordan has 35 to lead the Bulls. Bird has 44 to lead the Celtics. But that guy right there has had a heck of a game.
Well, Celtics got to make a stop here.
2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, quarter.
And
Dennis Johnson's on Jordan.
Dennis trying to deny the ball to Michael Jordan. Oh.
Jordan got free, got the reverse layup.
Well, Dennis hawked him so much that once Jordan got the ball down below, he was by Dennis Johnson and into the hoop.
6-point game, a minute and a half. Danny pops out. Kevin cuts through. DJ left open. Rebound to Pippen.
They're rotating and saying, prove it to me, Dennis. That time the percentages worked in Chicago's favor.
DJ the steal on Jordan. Ainge the loose ball.
Oh, boy. That's a terrible call. That is a terrible call. Danny Ainge had the ball. Let's look at this. Here's a great play by DJ who pokes it away. Now watch Danny go for the ball. Has the ball.
Danny's ball there.
It's Danny's ball, and how that's a jump ball, I don't know. If anything, it's a foul.
That's what Danny thought. Timeout's been called by the Chicago Bulls with 1:15 to go in the game. They trail by 6, 121 to 115. Celtics have certainly been put to the test here tonight by the Chicago club that came in, again, one of the hottest teams in the league, winners of 9 of 10 and 7 straight on the road, 6 straight overall.
You know, the Chicago Bulls, unlike some of the other teams, have not had an awful lot of injuries. They've got some young players, and they've got talent on their squad. They've got a pretty deep bench, and what they've done is everybody has started to understand what they are supposed to do as a unit. And that's what Doug Collins has been working for the last 2 seasons, and it's been coming along, and their team is starting to come into the playoffs at a peak.
Let's take a look at Michael Jordan's last bucket there that cut the lead to 6.
There's Dennis Johnson, numbers to numbers, and once the ball gets below Dennis's knees, there's no way. And look at Robert Parrish take one side of the hoop away from Michael, but Michael said, hey, there's 2 sides to the basket, and he used it.
Got that tongue wagging on that one, didn't he? Talked a lot about Jordan and Bird, and you know, it's Dennis Johnson. We're talking about what a great game he's having, and you look down and you see that Jordan's got 37, but Dennis has played him tough.
Well, half the battle is denying him the ball, which is a man-sized job to begin with, because they set some pretty decent picks. And then, of course, what do you do once he gets the ball? Back off, let him shoot outside, challenge him, try and steal the ball. He's a great dribbler. Got that quick first step, as we just saw in that replay. Get help. He's passing off beautifully.
I like get help.
Get help, huh?
All right, big jump ball here. Celtics control this, and they'll control the game.
Whoa!
Oakley, though, tracks it down and gets it out to Jordan. Kind of winds up at half court. Here he goes. And he threw it away.
Danny Ainge angled him off. Everybody was out defending people on the perimeter, and Michael, if he could have taken a more direct route to the basket, there was nobody there to stop a layup attempt.
Paxson was in to shoot threes. He immediately goes to the bench. Boston now could use the clock a bit. DJ trying to put some moves back on Jordan. It's knocked away, picked off by Pippen. 3-on-1 break. Pippen nearly ran out of bounds. Now puts up a runner and hits it. 4-point game. 43 seconds to go.
Boy, and Jordan's good defense that time made that hoop happen, and Dennis Johnson being double teamed and harassed and smacked by Sam Vincent, I believe.
Yep. Vincent will pick up the foul. Dennis Johnson will go to the line.
He almost took DJ's mustache off with that one.
4 on Sam. Bulls long since over the limit, so Dennis with 20 points and 15 assists steps to the free throw line. Nobody leaving the Garden tonight, Earl.
I'll tell you, this Chicago team just so reminds me of the Pistons last year coming into the playoffs. Believing in themselves, on a roll, smelling confidence.
Yep. Young.
Town, the city behind them. And all these other teams are kind of struggling in. The Milwaukees, even the Pistons, Atlanta, who kind of peaked around the 1st of November.
Larry Bird sits down to a near standing O here. Dirk Minifield in defensively. Dennis got them both. 2 big ones.
As Dougie Collins has inserted a 3-point shooter in the lineup.
Michael swooping through. Chicago needs to foul. And there it is. Jordan picks it up at half court, and DJ will go back to the line again. 22 seconds to go in the game. See Doug Collins signaling, I believe, to take a 20-second timeout after the second free throw if it's made. Dennis missed his first 3 free throws tonight, then hit 6 in a row. And misses one again. 23 for DJ. 5-point game, and Doug Collins using that 20-second timeout. You can't really afford to go for the 2 here, can you, Tom? You need 3. That would be 3 possessions in 22 seconds.
You still have to get 2, so you got to take whatever presents itself. I'd go for the 2 and then try for the steal. There's still plenty of time. I'm going to go right at him, and that's what I would try and do, and take it to the hoop and hope maybe you make a layup and a foul. You need 2 anyway. Go for it now. If you miss the 3, which is the lesser percentage shot, you're out of the game. The game's over. Got to score here. Got to score.
You got to score quickly.
Yeah.
Paxson, Vincent, Oakley, Jordan, and Pippen on the floor for Chicago. Celtics counter with McHale, Parrish, Ainge, Dennis Johnson, and Dirk Minifield. And Dirk Minifield is going to shadow Michael Jordan, it would appear. Now, let's see which one. Yep. Dennis Johnson's going to go after Sam Vincent. Fresher legs.
Dirk is going to try and cut off any kind of penetration move, but they go for the 3.
McHale the rebound. Oh my goodness, that Oakley hit the floor hard. But got the foul. And Charles Oakley is just now getting up at the other end. Oh, did he hit the floor hard. Take a look at this. Watch Oakley.
Boy, he's just going strong to the hoop and over McHale and can't get his feet down and came down right on his back. Oh.
Kevin McHale's going to get a chance to sit down with 7 seconds to go, and Brad Lohaus comes in. Kevin scored 20 on the night, and now Mark Akers will replace Robert Parrish.
Now, I'll tell you why Brad Lohaus is coming in the game at 7 seconds. He didn't play all night long, and that is simply an indication to Lohaus by Casey Jones that, hey, I haven't forgot you, old buddy. You worked hard for us this season. You're in the ball game, and certainly it was also to give McHale a little blow and a round of applause. And Reggie Lewis going in for this man, Dennis Johnson.
Whale of a game. Danny gets them both. He's in double figures with 10. Chicago calls a timeout. 7 seconds to go. 7 points. The Celtic lead. 126-119. Doug Collins gets some boos for calling the timeout. The Celtics are going to see the Chicago Bulls again on Sunday in the final regular season game. The Celtics got a couple of tough ones left. Atlanta and Chicago on the road. You don't want to. Certainly, they don't want to end the season with a couple of road losses.
I'll tell you, if I know Larry Bird, if he's 100% healthy and that sprain is going to hurt him, the Celtics can put on the court a healthy 5. They're going to try and make a statement to both those ball clubs, and particularly this club out in Chicago. And this is a club that's really feeling its oats. They prancing around, they smelling success. This is time to slap them down a peg or 2 if possible, and that's what the Celtics will try and do out there Sunday if everybody's healthy. Charles Oakley
trying to walk it off.
Boy, he's wincing in pain.
Well, as big a back porch as he's got, he went down hard on it. Bill Walton still in the street clothes. His decision, I believe, has to be made, what, Sunday?
Sunday at midnight, and that is a toughie. That is really a toughie, and I think there'll be great consultations between Casey, Jan Volk, Red Auerbach, Bill Walton, a good doctor.
Yeah.
And they'll come up with some kind of decision, but I got a feeling that unless they all feel Walton is 100% and that he can play and give them something, they won't make a move.
Makes sense?
Makes sense to me, but...
Well, the Washington Bullets playoff hopes took a little slug tonight from the Pistons down in Washington, 99-87. So Washington now has lost 2 in a row. It'll all be decided this weekend, it being who the Celtics' first playoff foe is. Reggie Lewis to steal. The Celtics with the win, 126-119 over Chicago. We'll be back to wrap it up in just a minute.